Have you ever wondered why some of the happiest retirees you know have suddenly stopped shopping? It is not about running out of money, but rather a profound shift in perspective. They are trading the clutter of accumulation for the clarity of experience. This movement is sweeping across the country as thousands choose peace over products. What if the secret to a perfect retirement isn't what you add, but what you take away? Let's dive into the fascinating world of the non-consumers. In today's video, we are exploring the no-buy retirement revolution that is changing lives. You will learn the specific reasons why retirees are walking away from mall culture and how it is boosting their bank accounts and happiness. We will cover the psychological benefits, the financial freedom, and the practical steps they took to get there. If you want a retirement that feels light and joyful, you are in the right place. Get ready to rethink everything you thought you knew about your golden years. The first realization many retirees hit is that they simply already have enough to last a lifetime. After decades of working and collecting, the house is full, and the novelty of new gadgets has completely faded away. They look around and see a museum of their past, rather than tools for their future. This awareness creates a sudden desire to stop the flow of new items coming through the front door. It is a liberating moment when the need for more finally evaporates into thin air. They realize they have reached their peak stuff capacity. Financial stress is a huge motivator for stopping the spending cycle during retirement. Every dollar not spent on a luxury item is another dollar available for health, travel, or helping grandchildren. When you live on a fixed income, the power of no becomes your greatest financial asset. Retirees are finding that their savings stretch significantly further when they stop the impulse buys. This financial cushion provides a sense of security that no designer clothing or new car ever could. It is about buying back your time and your safety. Downsizing is a major catalyst for the no-buy lifestyle because space becomes the ultimate luxury. When you move from a 4-bedroom family home to a cozy 2-bedroom condo, there is no room for the just-in-case items. Retirees find that managing a smaller space is physically and mentally easier when it isn't packed with boxes. They start to value the empty space more than the objects that used to fill it. Every square foot becomes a sanctuary for breathing and movement. This transition forces a hard look at what truly matters. Quality over quantity becomes the new mantra for those who have seen it all. Instead of buying 5 cheap shirts, they prefer the one high-quality linen piece they already own and love. They have learned through experience that cheap things break and cause frustration, while quality endures. This discernment leads to a natural halt in consumption because they are satisfied with what is already in their closet. They would rather repair a beloved pair of shoes than search for a new pair. This appreciation for durability is a hallmark of the wise retiree. Many retirees are shifting their entire budget toward experiences rather than physical goods. They would much rather spend money on a flight to see their kids or a cooking class than a new set of dishes. Memories don't take up space in the attic, and they don't require dusting or maintenance. They have realized that the joy of a new purchase lasts a week, but the joy of a trip lasts forever. This shift in spending priorities naturally leads to a dramatic decrease in shopping. Life becomes about doing things, not owning things. The no-buy year challenge has become incredibly popular among the retired community lately. It involves a commitment to only purchase essentials like food and medicine for an entire 12-month period. This experiment often reveals just how much of our spending is driven by habit rather than actual necessity. Many who try it find it so refreshing that they never go back to their old consumerist ways. It acts as a total reset for the brain and the budget. It turns the act of not buying into a fun and rewarding personal game. Environmental concerns are also playing a huge role in this lifestyle choice for the older generation. They are thinking about the legacy they leave for their grandchildren and the health of the planet. By consuming less, they are reducing their carbon footprint and keeping more waste out of landfills. There is a deep satisfaction in knowing that you aren't contributing to the cycle of disposable culture. They are opting for sustainable living as a final, meaningful act of stewardship. It is a way to protect the future through present-day restraint. Decluttering the mind is perhaps the most unexpected benefit of stopping the buying cycle. When you stop looking for the next thing to buy, your brain stops scanning for more and starts noticing now. The mental noise of marketing and advertisements begins to fade into the background. You find yourself more present in conversations and more attentive to your surroundings. Minimalist retirees often report a significant decrease in anxiety and a spike in creative energy. A clear room truly does lead to a clear and peaceful mind. Giving back becomes a central focus when the focus on getting is removed. Retirees who stop buying often find themselves donating their excess wealth and items to those in need. They realize that their surplus can change someone else's life for the better. This generosity brings a level of fulfillment that a retail purchase could never hope to provide. They become pillars of their community, focusing on service rather than accumulation. It is the ultimate transition from the taking phase of life to the giving phase. The hidden cost of maintenance is another reason retirees are walking away from new purchases. Every object you own requires your time, your energy, and often your money to maintain or repair. By owning less, you spend less time cleaning, organizing, and worrying about your possessions. Retirees value their time more than anything, and they don't want to spend it managing a hoard. They want their days to be filled with hobbies and people, not chores and repairs. Less stuff literally equals more free time to enjoy life. Rediscovering old hobbies using what is already on hand is a key part of this journey. Instead of buying new equipment, they are pulling out the old sewing machine or the painting kit from the garage. They are finding joy in mastery rather than in the acquisition of new tools. This leads to a deeper connection with their interests and a sense of accomplishment. It is about the skill, not the gear. Using what you have fosters a sense of resourcefulness and creativity that is deeply satisfying. It turns the home into a workshop of old passions. Social pressure to keep up starts to disappear once you reach a certain age and stage of life. Retirees often find that they no longer care about impressing neighbors with a new car or a remodeled kitchen. They have reached a level of self-assurance where their worth is not tied to their net value or their decor. This freedom from social comparison is a massive relief for the spirit. They can finally be their authentic selves without the mask of consumerism. They find their friends like them for who they are, not what they own. The end result of this journey is a profound sense of peace and contentment. When the cycle of wanting and buying finally stops, a quiet happiness takes its place. You realize that you have everything you need to be happy, right here and right now. This is the true meaning of a successful retirement, being master of your desires rather than a slave to them. It is a quiet, powerful revolution that starts in the heart and reflects in the home. It is a life lived on your own terms, free and clear. If you are ready to start your own journey toward a simpler, more meaningful retirement, we would love to have you along. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on how to live your best life with less. Share your thoughts in the comments about what you have stopped buying lately. Your stories inspire us and help the whole community grow. Together, we can redefine what it means to live a rich life. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one.